our stances both of us are getting.
We are. We're getting very far. But it's fine.
Okay, so forget this. We'll come back to it in the future the same way that I'm
still just going to read you the explanation for them because that's the definition for them.
That's
They're
fine.
different things.
That's fine, and I was using the definitions to argue my point.
Your definition is not what their definitions actually are, though.
I did.
No, that's...
You said a series... Adventure. Read it again. Adventure. No, let's not even do this, dude. Let's not do this. It's the same argument we've had from objective and subjective. It's the same argument where you're such a modern... You're freaking modernist where everything is art and nothing can be judged objectively. It's all subjective. You're that guy. And I'm like, no, we can take a ruler to this and say which is more or less. Okay. So let's just move on and talk about freaking Uncharted.
It's all perspective. Alright, I'm trying. Sorry.
So, the worst parts of Uncharted 1 were the jet ski sections.
Which, honestly...
Because the handling was so bad, first off, for the jet skis.
So,
it definitely felt like a Naughty Dog game.
Yeah.
It felt like a Naughty Dog game because Crash Bandicoot 2 or 3, I forget which one, had jet ski sections. And I was like, this feels exactly like that. Except they did it better. They actually, Naughty Dog did it better in Crash Bandicoot because... you didn't really attack anything while you're on the jet ski. It was just move forward and dodge stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Where in Uncharted, they were like, yeah, you're going to move forward, but then you're also going to get shot by guns, and you can't just move past them because there's also barrels in your way that you have to stop and shoot. Right? So if you could just literally go, and they weren't literally blocking the path with barrels you cannot pass without shooting to destroy, right? Like, if you could literally just maneuver around them, then yeah, you could just shoot and then just go. But... because you have to shoot the barrels out of the way, that means you have to stop. Because once again, another problem I have with this is that in the jet ski sections, there's technically 2 people, and you're controlling both of them. Okay, I know I've passed this earlier, but I just have to reiterate because of how terrible this is. So, I would excuse this if you were playing Drake, and you hop on a jet ski, and you're gunning it, and you're like, oh, I gotta let my hand off the throttle to pull out my gun to shoot at this thing. And it's like, well, clearly your momentum's gonna carry you, but you're not going to speed forward.
Yeah.
You will slow down naturally, right? But as someone who's driven a jet ski, that is not how this works. The way the game works is not how jet skis work, all right?
Okay.
But it's fair. It's fine. You stop way quicker is what I'm saying than if you're actually in water.
If you were in the water. Like,
yeah, you stop way faster. It's almost like...
You're like... Okay.
Yeah, where a jet ski is literally just like... It's almost like space. It's almost like being in space where your momentum just carries... But yes, you have waves, so you are slowing down slowly.
Yeah, the water will hit you.
But you are not slowing down at the point where in that game you literally pull out a gun, like you're going full speed, and you just... You're like, whoa, hold on now, this isn't right.
They wouldn't give you time to shoot that barrel, so you didn't run into it.
Yeah, exactly. But I get that. I get the reason why these things, but it's
I was
not...
joking. I don't know if that was the reason or if they just literally were like, no, when he's not on the throttle, just stop him.
I don't know. Yeah, no, you're right. I kind of get the idea of why they would do it that way for the sake of being able to aim easier so you're not drifting, you know, but like Far Cry does it, and it works in Far Cry to be moving and shooting. Moving and shooting in
Far Cry. Yeah, but Far Cry is like fucking...
is great.
Driving... Seriously, again, all driving games are like oil, though.
Yeah, their driving's really good, but it is also unrealistic. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like
I'm on a dirt road most of the time.
Yes.
In most of those games.
All of them.
Not the new one. You have roads. You have
I haven't played, what, 5?
You haven't played 5?
No, I haven't played 5 or 4.
I've beat that 3 times now.
I haven't played 5 or 4.
I've
played 4 or 5.
I've almost 100% of that game, by the way. The only thing I have left to do is literally kill like a couple more people online.
Jeez. I'm glad you like it.
Dude, I love that game.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
But anyways, like, you drive and it's just like sliding all over the freaking place on dirt road where you're like...
Well, no, that makes sense on dirt roads.
No, yeah, but like, not like I'm on oil. like someone freaking slicked the road, like an actual asphalt road.
It's been a while since I've played it, but I get what you're saying because most games drive like that.
Yeah, where you're
so I
like,
get what you're saying, but I have to play it again to see if I feel like it's unnaturally slick. It's been a while.
Yeah, play it again. I feel like you'll be there too, because it's like, why?
But I will say Far Cry 3's driving was almost unrealistically good. Like the handling was too good.
And then they
in 3.
dumbed it down in 4 and 5, by the way. They dumbed it
yeah.
down in 4. Now, granted, I can drift a lot
in 1
better
and
in
2,
4 because it's asphalt, though. They changed it because they're like, oh, here's the field.
1 and 2, I don't even think they let you shoot while you're driving. In 1 you could, and they took it away, and then they added it again.
You know, 2, I never actually played the original. I only played Predator.
That's still 1.
Is that not 2?
1 was re-released like 3 or 4 times with extra DLC.
Right.
Yeah, 1 was released a lot. They kept adding stuff.
Yeah, because 2 was the
2 was in Africa.
Yeah.
Where your character suffers from malaria.
Yeah. That was terrible.
Or you had to take pills, and then if you ran out of pills, you would die if you didn't go get refills before you had another attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a solid game. Loved it. 2 was probably my favorite one.
Really?
Yeah, 2 was my favorite.
Okay.
3 was okay. 3 was okay.
See,
and I never played 4 and 5, but 3 was okay. It was a good reboot.
I liked Predator. That was probably my favorite one because of the map building. I freaking loved the map building. It was like, oh, cool, I can do just anything on there.
Yeah, no, it was definitely the best level editor I've ever seen.
And then freaking 2, I just couldn't get into it because I didn't care so much about the storyline. Storyline to me was
the storyline was kind of weak, but I enjoyed the gameplay so much that it kept me going.
See,
but I never beat it.
That's the difference. We play for different type of experiences.
No, we've established that before. That's why I love Dark Souls and you hate Dark Souls because like you're about story and the reason for things, and I'm like, well, is it fun? Like, does it play well? Are the mechanics solid?
Yeah.
Because that's all I care
And I wish
about.
I could get into that form of playing video games because I'd probably play more video games.
Yeah, because I don't care about graphics. I don't care about story as long as it feels
graphics,
right.
Yeah, graphics don't bother me. I want to know what the story is for this game. What are we doing? Tell me a story while I'm playing this game.
Now I'll say like a game like Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, I probably wouldn't like it if there wasn't a story as well.
Yeah,
that
game was solid,
where it's like
honestly,
as much as I like that game, if there wasn't a reason to keep going forward, I'm pretty sure I would set it
it's
down.
Like why am I doing this? Why is this prince running around?
Why am I running around this castle doing this crap? If there wasn't
repeating
an actual
the same basic
over and
things
over and over, yeah.
Which
I feel like was solid. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Great mechanics, great movement.
We may be done.
No, that might be the end of it.
Hey, we did what we normally do. By the way.
Never get to our subject.
Which I think that should always be a running gag. Until one day we...
Well, no, technically it's still recording. It I guess the battery life must be down.
Oh, what are you at percentage-wise?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Pull down a little bit.
Well, it won't let me. I'm just going to say, let's go ahead and cut it here. So go ahead and say, wave bye to the camera. If they can see you.
Yeah, I'll just look they can. Wait a second, I got this. I got this. Boom. Bye, guys.
That's so like ghost stories.